Live from the desert's news leader, this is Breaking News.
Continues tonight after a deadly bomb explosion in Palm Springs.
So we came down right away. All of our neighbors were trying to come out and see what was happening, and it was quite a scene.
Windows shattered, streets shut down, and residents shaken.
I heard this loud noise.
Tonight, team coverage on the blast that police are calling an intentional act of violence.
Make no mistake, this is an intentional act of terrorism. The FBI is investigating it as such. Our Joint Terrorism Task Force is here, working in lockstep with the Palm Springs Police Department.
The ongoing investigation continues after the explosion in downtown Palm Springs today that claimed the life of at least one person, injuring 4 others. Now, authorities calling this the largest scale bombing they've seen in Southern California, adding it's an isolated incident and there's no current threat to the public. We continue to follow this breaking news with live team coverage. Good evening, I'm Karen Devine. News Channel 3's Athena Drage is live at the scene monitoring the latest developments. Shay Lawson has the latest on the news conference that was held just hours ago. And Kendall Flynn is in 29 Palms, where people are being told to stay out of an area tonight. We're working to verify if there is a connection to the bombing suspect. Now, that car bomb today went off around 11 o'clock this morning. A lot of you hearing it. This all happened outside a fertility clinic on the 1100 block of North Indian Canyon Drive. That's right across the street from Desert Regional Medical Center. Take a look at this aerial footage. You can see the damage at the clinic. We have confirmed the bomb exploded inside or near a vehicle in the parking lot right outside the building. And right now, police and the FBI are still on scene gathering evidence. In a news conference earlier this afternoon, the FBI confirming this is an intentional act of terrorism, but saying very little about the suspect. Palm Springs police confirming the fertility clinic was targeted. Again, at least one person, according to our LA sister station KABC, a law enforcement source telling them the person killed was the bombing suspect. 4 others injured. The bomb's powerful blast rattled homes, shattered the windows of several businesses, and startled residents throughout the city. Again, the FBI calling the bombing an intentional act of terrorism. News Channel 3's Shay Lawson live in Palm Springs breaking down what authorities had to say at this afternoon's press conference. Shay.
Karen, it's still a very active scene behind me. You can see the FBI command center out here picking up the pieces. One person is dead and 4 others are injured. Now, officials are working through the night with Palm Springs Police Chief Andrew Mills saying he's confident this community is not at risk.
Terrorism came knocking on the door of Palm Springs. We survived.
A shocking vehicle explosion rocked Palm Springs Saturday morning.
At approximately 11 a.m. local time, our police and fire partners responded to an explosion at the 1300 block of North Indian Canyon Drive in Palm Springs.
The blast destroying American reproductive centers. Investigators believe the facility was specifically targeted.
I am really saddened by today's attack on our city.
They're calling it an intentional act of terrorism, and they say one person near the vehicle killed.
We are working to confirm the identity of the deceased.
The explosion causing damage 4 blocks.
This explosion was significant, covering several blocks north, south, east, and west of the 1300 block of Indian Canyon.
Windows at the Kelly Medical Arts building blown out. The owner left picking up the pieces. Viewer images showing widespread destruction to nearby buildings, including Desert Regional Medical Center, Denny's, and Palm Springs Liquor. Palm Springs Police Chief Andrew Mills says the tight-knit community is rattled, but will stand strong together.
I can tell you that this city will rise and be more effective as a beacon of hope than before.
FBI officials say the Bureau has identified a person of interest, but they are not providing any other details at this time. There is a news conference scheduled tomorrow morning. Stay with KESQ for the latest updates from that. I'm reporting live in Palm Springs. Shay Lawson, News Channel 3.
Thank you, Shay. And also tonight, a tense situation unfolding in 29 Palms. Law enforcement evacuating an entire neighborhood over fears of a potential blast zone. To be clear, it is still not known if or how the scene in the high desert could be connected to the bombing. The police activity located near Adobe Avenue and White Sands Drive in 29 Palms. News Channel 3's Kendall Flynn has the very latest. She's been following this all evening. Kendall.
The 29 Palms scene has been confirmed as an active FBI investigation with San Bernardino County Sheriff's personnel on site as well. And at just about 8 o'clock, we heard a loud boom here in the neighborhood, and officers tell me that was them making entry into this home in question here in this neighborhood. And they tell me that home is not far from here. It's just a couple houses to the northwest. I'm here on Homestead Drive and Palo Verde Avenue. I've been here since about 4:30 this afternoon in a evacuation area. Officials tell me this is evacuated because of potential blast zone, and that lasts from Palo Verde Avenue, from Homestead Drive down to Desert Dunes Drive and out toward Adobe Road and a little bit west of that as well. I even got to speak with a neighbor who's just about 3 houses down on Homestead Drive from this barricaded area, who said he's lived here since the 1970s and it's a very quiet neighborhood. He's never heard of anything like this here before, and he even says officers, law enforcement, have not approached his home, have not told him about the evacuations in progress, and he's looking for some answers. And officers tell me they'll be out here tonight for a while as it's an ongoing investigation, so we'll keep you up to date here on air and online at KESQ.com. Reporting in 29 Palms, Kendall Flynn, News Channel 3.
And authorities are urging residents within the designated perimeter to evacuate and avoid the area. Entry into the perimeter is restricted tonight. Some individuals are being directed to Freedom Plaza in downtown. Officers on scene said this scene and what happened in Palm Springs are believed to be connected, but it has not been confirmed at this time. Back now to the scene of a Palm Springs explosion. Bystanders reported hearing that and feeling the blast for miles. News Channel 3's Athena Drage live at the scene where she got plenty of reaction. Athena.
Hi, Karen. Well, the main reaction is disbelief. Even people from Cathedral City telling me they heard and they felt that blast. One man I spoke with who lived a few blocks away from this scene was there moments after the explosion. Here's what he saw.
Well, Yes, I felt that the whole house shook. It was just one major, just like shake of the house. Also kind of a feeling that you could kind of feel go through your body, also through the building, even the ground. I could see that it was right across the street from the hospital, and it confirmed my belief that it was a bomb because it was the fertility center, and you could see the wall had blown out. It wasn't even a door. It even looked like a door or something had been there, but it was the wall, and everything was strewn out. Even a copier machine that was in the building was clear across the street.
Some crazy imagery you can imagine in that we were showing you there. That man, one of the first on scene after this explosion. But I also spoke with residents and people in the area who didn't know what was going on. And when I told them that this was a targeted act of violence, targeting a fertility clinic, they said they couldn't believe something like this would happen here in Palm Springs.
If it was targeted, that's even scarier. I didn't know if it was an abortion clinic or a fertility clinic. I mean, it was kind of like I heard that on the fly. But it's uncomforting to know that actually was potentially planned.
It's insane. You know, the world today, it's so scary that, again, I mean, just innocent people could be out here just doing their daily business and something like that happens. It's frightening.
That's hate. And that's not what we're about in Palm Springs.
As we said, that disbelief. Now, we are still seeing residents or tourists around here walking around, walking their dogs, trying to figure out what happened. And when I've explained the scene to them, they are once again in disbelief. That's the only word I can really give you because people cannot understand or comprehend that this happened in such a safe community. We're going to continue following this scene. Reporting live in Palm Springs, Athena Drage, News Channel 3.
Yeah, it's hard to comprehend. Thank you, Athena. Our breaking news coverage continues in just moments right here on News Channel 3. A lot of damage to multiple buildings in Palm Springs from that bomb explosion. When we come back, an explanation on how far-reaching the damage can be from shock waves. You're watching News Channel 3, the desert's news leader.